Eagles and Cowboys, tough game to watch and very tough game to grade. Let's start with the offensive line. Byron Bell replacing Chaz Green. He did a nice job. He got beat over the hump one time, and it caused the fumble, which led to a score. But I thought overall the offensive line did some good things in the run game. They were able to get some second-level blocks, get Morris up into that second level, and for that I'm going to give them a C. And let's go to the running backs, Morris and Smith. They didn't activate McFadden, which was an interesting move. They did get Morris some carries, and he did a nice job. He's a different style runner than Zeke. When I say that, he's not a real hit-it-downhill guy. He's a kind of patters his feet, but he will get you some good yards, not the same style runner. And I think it's become obvious that we're really missing Zeke. Hard to give him anything but a C-. Tight ends, Witten, Swain, Hannah. They were physical at the point of attack. They had to help with protection some, with the left side and what they were trying to do with Bell. Not a very productive game from Witten. He only had one catch, but they did a decent job in the run game. That's the only thing that keeps them from getting a failing grade and a C. Wide receivers, this team is really void of speed at this area. I'm not sure if Dez is still hurt. Terrence Williams is kind of a wind-up guy. It takes him a while to get running. Then he drops a slant. I realized the ball was tipped, but you got to make a play in those tight areas. What concerns me most is void of speed. They need to put Butler at X and let him go try to take the top off of this defense. They did not do that. Philadelphia was able to man up in the same way that Denver was, play man coverage, and it hurt the Cowboys offensively. Got to give them an F. Quarterback, Dak. First time I've seen you all year really regress. It looks like he had too much on his plate. He was given too much, and then he was pressing down the field. When he didn't have his go-to guy in the backfield, he was pressing down the field, pushed the ball into some bad situations, having to give the quarterback a failing grade and an F. Let's go to the defensive line. Lawrence, still playing productive. He's still very disruptive. I saw some good things from Taco Charlton in this game. I saw him get up the field. Now, he missed on the boot, but Wentz is a very fast guy. When you combine, though, no sacks with giving up big runs, that's a combination for a failing grade. I'm just going to keep them above that line and a D, but they've got to get better. Let's go to the linebackers. Sean Lee, got to get back. In the first half, their run fits were okay. In the second half, it was a tale of two halves with this group. They did not play well. Philadelphia was starting to run some power inside looks, which means that they're pulling the guard and getting up to the second level blocks. You could tell the read and react from both Jalen Smith and Hitchens was just not there. I like Hitchens, he'll hit you, but Jalen Smith just doesn't have the same read and react quickness that Lee does. Very difficult, but I got to give this group an F and a failing grade. Let's go to the defensive backs. And the lone bright spot in this defense right now are the young defensive backs. Lewis, Xavier Woods, Byron Jones. I realize he's played a while, but these guys are starting to play better. You see Lewis, he's there on the skinny. He just can't quite make the play. He'll get better as he plays along. Woods, very physical. I like the way he's playing too. The problem is on the other side. You still got guys Holden, Scandrick, Brown have got to quit holding. I'm going to give them a C, showing some upside. Wow, 500 football team. I didn't think I'd be saying that when we talked about 5-3 and what I thought the upside of this team was. But when you get guys hurt, you get 3 Pro Bowlers hurt along with a Pro Bowl kicker that don't play, it really takes its toll. I do like the string of games coming up. They've got to get back to winning some football games, and it starts Thanksgiving Day. I think you can see this team play much better against the Chargers.